I said, hey, it's cold in here. I said, there must be some Talltale in the atmosphere. I said, hey, it's cold in here. I say there must be some Talltale Tavern Bonus in the 20 Talk, so Kyle, roll D100. It's the T show. Hurry up, Kyle, and roll. The T show.
83.
80?
83, but I will say the die didn't roll at all.
Oh.
I threw it.
He threw it.
And it rolled in the air, and then it landed perfectly in my dice tower, so it just stuck. So this could be a really cursed roll we have with 83.
83. It could be cursed, Kyle. We've got 5 minutes. I don't think it's a cursed roll. We've got 5 minutes, Kyle, to discuss a very simple question. What are your most artificer-like traits? And that time starts now.
That's fun.
What do you...
Artificer-like traits.
What are artificer traits?
These
Let's talk about that first.
Crafty traits. Things where you've created little devices or objects.
Making tools to do things for you, particularly with arcane power. Do you make anything like that, Kyle? Do you make any...
With arcane power?
Yes.
Yes, the depths of my dungeon.
This just gave me an idea
Casting
that I need to
spells.
make an artificer based on Tim the Toolman Taylor, who's just constantly talking about needing more arcane power.
That's funny. That's good. We are, let's see.
Artificer.
I am not crafty. I don't know about you, but I'm not Tim the Toolman.
Here's where I think you're actually very artificery in your 3D printing of characters.
I think that's,
making them. That's huge. You have a machine that makes more little things for you. That feels like something an artificer would bust out.
Yeah, and I mostly have made little, miniatures and decorations and things. There was one functional thing. I've made a cup. That was kind of functional, but I didn't use it to drink. I just put pens in it. But yeah, that's about the only thing. I frequently say if it doesn't bleed, I don't fix it. So like there's like things around the house
people with internal hemorrhages that it just isn't. I guess that's still bleeding, so you would still fix them. But I just wanted to think you wouldn't fix somebody who's bleeding internally.
Sorry,
doesn't bleed. I don't fix it. You can see all the blood pooling up in their foot. Nope. Not my problem.
It's not bleeding
yet.
Let
me know when that skin gets punctured, buddy, and then I can help you.
But yeah, I do. Those are things that I actually do make, which is fun. I'm the 3D printing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm artificery at all. I'm similar to you. I'm not handy. I can't fix things. I don't fashion things or craft things. In particular. So terrible question, honestly, to have on here by me. Neither of us embody that. But what else is artificery? I mean, even if you're not necessarily the one making tech, but maybe tech that you're really enthusiastic about, or like useless tech that you have, like a fridge that makes really good ice or something like that could be like something an artificer would buy.
Yes, my spherical ice machine, my craft ice.
I mean, spherical ice is in clear defiance of nature and God and everything he intended. And what is a more artificer-like thing than that, Kyle?
Yeah, that's true. You've got artificer skills in in tech and music and setting up, actual digital artificery.
That's
you've got all that going for you.
Yeah, I often think about it
because you do all that. You do all the editing for our podcast,
true.
And you do music editing,
and I think about that a lot when it's like I don't think of myself as like an artsy person. If you gave me like a pencil and paper, I can't draw anything. But if you put Photoshop in front of me, I can make a thumbnail for us, right? But there's just no translation to the real world for me at all. I need a digital interface to work through to be able to get anything done. So I guess that's kind of artificery. What are the different artificer subclasses? There's like the one that makes armor, the one that makes a bodyguard, and the one that makes like a cannon. Neither of us make weapons. So
Yeah, I've never made a gun before. Never made a cannon.
what have you ever had to make for like? Did you ever have to make a catapult for like in middle school?
No, I did. Did you ever do the egg drop thing where you?
No, I never did.
You have to like
drop.
protect an egg, like the egg. You have to craft something around the egg to make it so when they drop it, it doesn't crack or break.
Yeah, I never did that.
Mine broke.
Yours broke. I was going to say we had to build like little mini cannons that could not cannon, but catapults. That's the word I'm looking for. Little mini catapults, and mine
Cool.
launched it the least distance of anyone in the class. Like it might suck. I built it out of like
We really are terrible artificers.
I remember building mine
Really
out
bad.
of like scraps at my stepdad's car lot. It was like a one of those clamps, like a C clamp, and then like a CD hot glued to like a metal rod that bent with a little cup that I attached to it, and it literally put the thing into launch and just went straight down in front of it. It didn't do anything. It sucked. So we're both terrible at this. And Kyle, that's time on that question. Welcome, folks, to the Talltale Tavern Triple Threat D20 Talk Show, the first free preview episode of the month. It's April, baby. Yeah.
April. Cha-cha-cha.
Welcome to April, Kyle. How's April going for you so far?
April's great, dude. April's amazing. Best month so far of the year.
I love April. I had a dog named April when I was a kid, so I've always been fond of the month of April. She was a good dog. We also had a dog named
Poor
Ellie
April.
Mae, who was not as good of a dog, so I'm not as big a fan of May as a result.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's some month-themed
Yeah,
dogs
I mostly judge my feelings on months based on like dogs that I've met that have similar names, and I name all my dogs after months. Just
So when someone says, "Hey, you're my buddy," like an answer, "You're my buddy," does that give you flashbacks to my parents' dog, Buddy?
I guess it's like
that,
someone saying to me
would
that I'm a
viciously
sociopath
attack?
and I'll murder anybody who comes near me.
Specifically, if you dance.
Oh
near
yeah.
him.
Oh yeah. If you dance or if
He
you
was
come anywhere near the
aggressive.
door, he will be trying to claw his way out of the glass to get you.
You will. Did you ever tell you the story about him attacking one of our neighbors on Christmas Eve?
I don't think so. That sounds like a lovely story.
Yeah, it was a nice old man walking down the street, and Buddy sprinted out and attacked him and ripped his leg open. And my mom and I had to drive this man to the ER on.
Well, you said it bleeds, so I'll fix it. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
If he hadn't been
Not bleeding.
I would
It's not bleeding. Oh, it's bleeding. All right, let's go. I was in high school, at that point.
Wow.
But yeah, we had to.
Did you have
Christmas
any
Eve,
fear
take
that it
him-
might have been Santa and that you weren't going to get presents that year because of it?
Yes.
Or did maybe,
it was
are you telling me
Santa.
actually that Buddy killed that old man and you and your mom spent that night taking over the role of Santa Claus? And you're like, what's the kid's name? Charlie?
Charlie?
Yeah, you're the Charlie.
I'm Charlie. My mom is
Santa? Yeah, why not?
Santa Claus.
Freaking woke remake. Kyle's mom is Santa. Come on. Ooh, Kyle, that's great. That's a great story. I miss Buddy. R.I.P. Buddy. R.I.P. to the legend that is Buddy. He was.
R.I.P.
He
was a dog.
We really got to make an enemy encounter based on him. If we ever do a second Monster Bash style one, there needs to be a dog that is a dangerous, like you have to try to get through the house without alerting Buddy.
Yeah.
You're in there.
Yeah. Animal handling, you got to roll a 25
to calm him down.
when you encounter Buddy.
You roll high enough, you can just put him up on the fridge and he'll calm down.
Yeah, that's what the Buddy. That's what you had to do.
It was the method to calm the boy down. All right, Kyle. Boom.
Yeah.
Should we get on with the show? Should we continue?
Boom shakalaka. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the Discord. Ask him if they could please roll a D100 and
Please
D20.
make a wall for us, Discord. Pretty please. Yep. I've rolled for the question that we will be answering. from the patrons. Hey, if you're listening to this right now and you're not subscribed to the Patreon, you could subscribe to the Patreon, and then your question could be in the sheet that I'm rolling on right now. You could ask me and Kyle anything, and we'd have to answer it. His social security number, he'll give it to you.
I'll give it to you.
But Kyle, I've rolled the question. We got a question from Clay this time. You're going to have to roll the time, and it's a flat roll.
Ooh,
no advantage,
flat roll.
just flat. Flat as can be. Flat like me singing in choir, just flat.
That is a flat 7.
Flat 7. Okay. Ooh, that's how you can make a good chord with a flat 7 in there. So the choir analogy is, it's really picking up. Our question that we have 7 minutes to answer, Kyle, is out of every Talltale Tavern character, which or who do you think is the most likely to have a villain arc, and why? And our time starts now. Ooh.
This sounds similar to
Did we answer this already?
Maybe we've already done this.
We've already done it?
I'm almost positive
I think you're right.
we've
already done this question before. We're answering a question from Becca on the sheet, it turns out. I don't know if you thought I said something different before. You're mistaken.
You're crazy.
Of course. It is, has there ever been an oh fuck moment for you on the podcast? We have 7 minutes, I guess, to discuss that, and our time starts now.
I don't want to answer that question.
Yes. Kyle, I promised the people of this video, you will answer anything.
The answer is yes. Ooh. There is a time that I thought that.
Pray tell, what might it have been?
That's the intrigue of it right there. I don't know if I can really say.
He has to. The judges are furious. They're over here demanding answers.
There's literally one moment that this
makes this a huge episode. Then he's going to reveal it.
This happened at some point in the past, and since I have never, this is the last time I ever did it. There is a player character that should be dead in the Talltale Tavern lore. That is not based on a roll that I made. You can go back through. I will never reveal the moment when it happened, what it was.
Oh my god!
I promise you, I will never reveal this. But it is something that I think about often, because after that, I was like, "This is no more. I'm never doing this again." There has to be real stakes.
It has to be early on, folks, is what I'm hearing. Fairly early on, at least.
But there is a player character in the Talltale Tavern that should be dead, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. But it's that's the one moment, literally. And then after that, I was like, I can't ever do this again. So I will never save a character ever again after that moment. But there's a character.
So somebody out there is Kyle's favorite, the one person who he would not allow to die. That's beautiful, Kyle. I'm so curious on what it could be. I'm going to go through.
That's the biggest moment for me.
His face and for every role throughout the whole series.
The whole podcast.
This is a tough question to me. Has there ever been an oh fuck moment? I feel like doesn't that happen like every episode? In a sense, I feel like every time things come to me, that's a little bit what's going on, man. Oh fuck, I gotta think of something. But I don't know if I've ever had like a really truly dramatic there's been, I would say maybe in an episode that's yet to be released, there were some like oh fuck things that happened in that one.
That campaign, yes, so for sure.
I also can't really talk about what the first thing that comes to my mind is for a situation. I'll tell you the most like oh fuck moment I've ever had related to the podcast, which is the time that I forgot that you guys were recording Sorcerer's Appendix, and then I was just like chilling in just you guys were all waiting to start going, waiting for me to join. I just had completely forgotten that you were recording that day because I wasn't playing. So in that moment when I realized, oh fuck, I'm late, I need to go and do that. That was a fuck moment, I guess. But I don't know if I've ever had anything really specifically.
I think the most
like that.
It happens to me often when a player rolls a nat 20 and I wasn't really expecting them to, you know, and I have to scramble and as to how that is going to affect the story. That tends to happen. That's from the DM side of things. That's when things can go that way.
Yeah, I feel like that's the hard thing is that since I'm not the DM, for me, like the oh fuck moments are the moments that are obviously engineered to be that way by you, right? Like letting the bagel guy go and then he slits his throat and it goes insane. Like that's an oh fuck moment. Yes. That's obviously what it is. That
was an amazing moment. That was an absolutely no fuck moment. For you guys, because I knew that there was a high potential of that happening.
Okay, I know. Here's one. I know that I had an oh fuck in. I want to say it was either the first or the second Monster Bash episode where like somehow the first like hour of it or something lost like my audio or someone else's audio. I think it was my audio was just not recorded for like a huge chunk of it, and I had to like figure out like, okay, how do I save this in the editing and try to use the video's audio and but only use it like when I was talking mostly, you know, so that everyone else's audio quality would still be as good as it could be. It's just a huge pain in the ass. There's definitely been moments while editing where that's been the case, or even the very first episode we ever did, Tyler's mic had like a really high pitched feedback noise going like the entire time. It was like right out the gate. I had to try to figure out how to fix that, which is something I never really had to do before. So that was like a huge oh fuck to think that, oh good, the first episode of the podcast is going to be like unlistenable garbage.
Unlistenable. That's
so those are my main things that come to mind are I guess.
Oh, good ones are an Expedition Untold when Becca rolled the crit with that shotgun blast.
That's a huge one where your face says it all. That was an oh fuck moment.
Becca!
Yeah.
the special thing that you could roll 1,000,000 dice, or all the dice that you could roll for the shotgun, one of every kind, and then she rolls a crit on it, so she got to roll double of every type of dice.
This is the best person, though. We've said it before. It's the best person it could have happened to because she's got them all handy. She's got excess dice all around, right? So
yeah,
if it happened to me, I don't know. I'd be scrambling looking for some of these guys, I think. Okay, we got one more minute, Kyle, for any more moments that have happened. I'm trying to think through the adventures to think if there was anything. Last minute cancellations. Sometimes that's happened when we're recording.
Ceramica when I rolled for Admiral Hawk and he rolled like a crit and he killed Captain Spoonlake outright.
That was a big one. Yeah.
Wasn't planning for that. I thought he'd at least have one round.
And that was an as a player too. Like definitely didn't expect the captain to die immediately in that combat. So yeah.
That's that was probably that's probably the biggest one for me. Honestly, that's the biggest oh fuck for me. Is like, oh crap, wow, that was crazy.
Eek. And on that note, Kyle, we're out of time for the question. We blasted through it.
That's a good question. I like that one.
I liked it too. Good question, Becca. Good job. There were no other questions that were discussed in that time. And hey, Kyle. Kyle, we need to play a game, right?
Let's do it.
Yes.
I'm game ready.
I have got a perfect game for you. Sorry, we don't need to play a game. We have to get to our prepared tweener segment. But in this case, it happens to be a game. And I've got a perfect game for you, Kyle, because if you look out your window right now, you can attest to the fact that it's April. And we both know that April means April showers are coming. And they're going to bring sweet Mayflowers with them. You also know that I am basically completely worthless at anything other than a movie-based game. So I have prepared for you, Kyle, a quiz on rain and or weather-related movies in case I can't find enough rain-specific examples, I wrote.
I was hoping for a Christopher Columbus quiz for the Mayflower.
Let me just get my game. What the heck? Can't find my game.
You can't find
Someone
it.
hack my Discord? The heck? These aren't the answers that I wrote earlier. There's a message here. I'm going to just play this message real quick just to see what this is, okay?
Just play it. See what it is. This is strange.
The heck is this?
Hello, boys. Having trouble with your little game? Well, you've no doubt by now realized it was the work of I, the April Fool himself, master of all pranks.
That son of a bitch.
For too long, the world has tried to limit me to one day while celebrating its precious rain and April showers. Well, no longer.
Oh, he's got to be mad.
I used a major image in my 14th level School of Illusion feature illusory reality because this is a D&D podcast after all.
Of course, yeah, that makes sense.
Alter the titles of these movies about rain and or weather phenomenon, but make them reality itself. If you ever want to have your precious April showers again, you'll have to decipher the new title based on its changed description to break the spell and see through to the original title. But good luck doing that when you've got mustard on your shirt, Kyle.
What?
Made you look.
Damn it!
That bastard!
Bastard April Fool!
I can't believe he's done this, Kyle. This is horrible. There might be no rain for the rest of the month if you don't. He's left further notes here that you've got to get. There's a total of 10 points available in this. You've got to get 6 points to save the rain. You're gonna have to.
Dang it, that April Fool! I have a feeling this guy's not gonna go away anytime soon. I feel like this is gonna be a thing that he's gonna keep coming back.
He made a note here that he might just kind of never show up again. I don't know. He's depending on how he's feeling. I just can't believe he's done this though. This is. Kyle, you're going to have to really lock in here, okay? So it looks like what he's done here is in the spirit of the game, I can't just tell you these things. Obviously, it wouldn't be the right thing to give you the answer. But it looks like he's changed the names of these movies, just one letter in each of their titles, and given you a new plot description. And you have to figure out what the new title is and the original title of the movie. And the point for each of them, it's classic April Fool behavior.
Classic.
I know.
Okay. I will not be the fool in this.
But the good news is, Kyle, that if you are struggling on them, you can attempt to make, as we all know, an intelligence investigation saving throw against Major Image to break through to see the original title of the movie.
Okay.
Now, the downside is that he is at least level 14, so we know he's got like a save of 18 on this, and
this guy.
We're level 1 at best, right? I'm just going to say it. I'm willing to give you a +4 to your investigation roll, but you're going to need to hit an 18 on that DC to see through.
Gotcha.
But I don't think you're going to need it, Kyle. I really feel that you love Mayflowers and you love April showers, and you'll do anything to put this bastard, the April Fool, in his place. I can tell.
Sure will.
So let's just get to it, Kyle. Number 1 in this sick game. The description for this movie. In this cameo-filled made-for-TV masterpiece, a bunch of deadly sea predators come together to form a multi-government defense alliance.
Okay, so this is a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fool has done.
Yes.
Is there there's rain in the title? Or something?
They're all movies that are about rain and or other weather phenomenon. In case there's not enough movies that are about rain, is the case. But they will involve weather-based things, and he's changed one letter in them.
And can I ask, is this a movie that you know that I've seen? You said made for TV.
Oh, so. You've seen this. You've seen this one, Kyle. Yeah.
Okay, now that I have the rules all set.
Well, you haven't seen this one, but you've seen the original version from our reality before the April Fool used his level 14 feature illusory reality to turn his illusion into a real.
Okay, I'm locked in on the Fool. Give me the question again real quick. So
in this cameo-filled made-for-TV masterpiece, a bunch of deadly sea predators come together to form a multi-government defense alliance.
Do sea predators shark tail? I'm really drawing a big blank on this one. I got nothing.
This doesn't bode well.
Water.
How would you can always try to make that investigation save to see if you can get the original title on the movie.
I'm doing it.
See what he rolls, folks.
I rolled a 13.
Plus 4 is a 17. That's not high enough to break his DC, Kyle. You do not see the title of this film.
Shark Tale.
That is incorrect, Kyle. The answer to this question is Sharknado, which he has changed Sharknado to Sharknado.
Oh. Okay, so the plot.
Yeah. The plot is the one that he's changed it to.
I see. Okay.
He's altered reality. These are the plots of these films now, Kyle.
Now I'm locked in. I said I was locked in earlier. I was fooling you. Not locked in.
Well, now you've really...
I wanted to give him that one.
You wanted to give him that one. You've really hindered your chances moving forward, and it makes me nervous. I'm a little nervous because I didn't feel strongly about you getting the next one. I thought you were going to get that one.
I got this one.
Okay, that's fine. It's good. Okay. So you're trying to get me the changed title and the original title, but you're trying to decipher what the changed title is to then.
Yeah, I see. I get it fully.
He gets it fully now. Okay. Kyle, number 2 in this game. George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg star in this 2000 film all about the ups and downs of managing a retail business as they try to create a flawless customer experience.
George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Is that the movie where they were like killing goats with their eyes, or is that some other? What movie is that?
Don't forget, you can still attempt your save for each question to try to see the title, the original title.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah,
I did not. I did not succeed.
It's just an excuse to get Kyle to fail some rolls.
HR. Right? You said the customer experience, customer service.
It is George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg star in this 2000 film all about the ups and downs of managing a retail business as they try to create a flawless customer experience.
I'm not going to get it.
He's not going to get it, Kyle. This bastard, the April Fool, has changed the name of this film to The Perfect Store, what was once The Perfect Storm.
There's so many layers to this.
I told you we were having a competition for the worst game during the
Perfect Storm. Yes, so true. So Mark Wahlberg and George Clooney are in that movie.
Yeah, they are in The Perfect Storm. I guess I've
seen that movie once.
Wow, I've never even seen it, and you didn't get the question. That's really funny to me.
It was when I was like a kid.
That's fair. You don't remember every actor that's in every movie you've ever seen, Kyle? What's wrong with you? Come on.
Yeah, sorry, don't got that brain.
Ooh, it's not looking good. You're gonna need to get every point remaining.
Easy.
Okay, I think you can do this one, Kyle. This is the rain. The rain is depending on you.
Okay, the rain is depending on me.
Number 3. In this 2004 disaster film directed by Roland Emmerich, Jake Gyllenhaal is warned that in 2 days' time, the world will be invaded by elves and pixies determined to destroy life as we know it.
Does he change it to tomorrow? TWO day after tomorrow?
There's only going to be one letter that is changed in any of these titles. Only one single letter.
Okay. So it's day after tomorrow.
Kyle, that's your answer for the original movie? Ding, ding. You got a point. You're on the board right now.
But in 2 days' time, day after tomorrow. Okay, that is in 2 days' time.
Yes,
so we're already there.
That was maybe what that clue was trying to give you was that the tomorrow part.
But I didn't realize it until I said the name day after tomorrow as the title because I was trying to remember. But then there's a portal that's opening to this magical world.
Yeah.
Day after tomorrow, D&D after tomorrow after the day.
Pixies and elves and pixies.
Fairy. Day after, like it's one letter that's changed.
It's only one letter that's changed.
Day alter tomorrow. The day alter tomorrow. The day after.
Kyle, why don't you give me an investigation save real quick?
Okay. How does a natural 2 do?
Damn, I can't even give you the little bit of extra nudge. I was going to lower the DC to give you something.
Dan after tomorrow. Dab.
Kyle, what kind of creatures what kind of creatures would you describe
Fae.
like a pixie as?
It's a Fae. Day after. Fae after tomorrow.
Oh, ding, 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 Kyle. You've got it. The Fae after tomorrow.
But Fae is spelled F-E-Y.
Actually, if you look it up, my friend, you'll see that it can be spelled either way. So I did do
Is that in the Fool's Dictionary?
Yes. Another one of his classic pranks. I did look up if you could spell Fae both ways, and it did say it could be spelled both ways. So,
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Fae after
the
tomorrow.
Fae after tomorrow. That's some 2 points are on the board, Kyle. Things are looking good.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Kyle. Number 4. We're saving it. We got to do this. Okay. Stanley Donen and Gene Kelly came together to make this classic 50s musical set in the train yard. Who could forget that famous song opening? Chug a choo choo, chug a choo choo, chug a choo choo, chug a choo choo. Oh.
That's not ringing a single bell. Not that tune.
It's not ringing a single bell.
Investigation check.
Okay.
Please. Natural 4. Good Lord. Not getting any help from the dice.
What's
1950s.
1950s musicals, and think about the theme of the game.
I know. Oh yeah, rain, water, Rain Man, rain, water, storm, train, or not train. Maybe it's a boat movie. Titanic did not come out in 1950.
No.
That's for sure. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Final answer.
That is incorrect, Kyle. The April Fool has won. This was, of course, originally Singin' in the Rain, which has changed to Singin' in the Rail because now it's set in a train yard.
Okay.
And that's the opening of Singin' in the Rain.
That's the opening song.
I'm singing in the rain. That's why I gave you the.
Okay. I know the chorus for that,
Yeah,
but not.
I couldn't say "Singing in the Rain." They give you the title. That's why I tried to give you just the first 2 notes with the little ooh for the train to try to get you to continue it, but it didn't work. Obviously, I think you can at least save a little bit of your dignity while we all die in a drought, and hopefully you can get.
Yeah, sorry, everyone's dying.
It's okay.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get this last one and show that fool.
You'll show him what's what. All right, Kyle, this is good. You got this. This 2000 Nickelodeon Studios classic follows a town that is closed down for the day due to an unexpected case of runny noses.
Snot Day.
That is correct, Kyle.
Snow Day.
You are correct. It is Snot Day.
Don't throw Snow Day at me. Yeah, it took me a second to get to snot, but we're there, baby. Snow Day.
Well, he lost the game, but he at least put that bastard April Fool in his place at the end with that, that dominant showing on that final
Curse
attack.
you, Snowplow Man. April Fool's Day, man.
Yeah, that bastard. His name is actually Pete Rankster, I think is his full name.
If I roll a natural 20 on this dice right now, can I say listen to the wind and the wind brings all the rains back?
That's
listen to the wind! 18.
That's pretty close, though. So maybe we get a little bit of rain.
Okay, cool.
Close enough. Great, Kyle.
Great.
We are. They rolled. We're done. That's the end of my tweener segment. That was completely derailed.
We've done a lot of quizzes. We've done a lot of quizzes that had so many layers. It was brilliant, but too brilliant for my mind. But it was.
Listen, it was a bit
fun.
I decided to just not. I said to myself, "We're recording today. Just don't listen to a single voice that tells you to stop. Just start typing, and whatever comes out, that's what you're doing." So,
and the voice inside your head is the
April Fool himself possessed
the April Fool.
me.
Is that, you say you have an inner monologue? Is that guy the inner monologue?
That's what it sounds like. Yes, inside of my head. Oh man, Kyle. Wait. I'm looking at the roll. It's kind of crazy. You rolled an 83 for the first question, and then we've gotten our roll from Zombie Polish in the Discord an 82. What are the freaking chances? One number down. And this is great, Kyle. This is your favorite question that you wrote. And we put a couple in here, and you loved it the last time we got it, and it went really smoothly. We all remember blank versus blank settings. We roll for them.
Dang it.
We've got 13 minutes for that, old ditty. Come back.
Oh my gosh. I don't even remember how we determined what these stupid roll. I can't believe you didn't delete this.
Nope. You said to delete it, and I said there were already 5 in there, so they're staying in. All right.
D&D settings. Okay, let's see. We did we went and looked at the wheel. Okay, I've got the wheel here.
He's got the wheel. Oh, that's good.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16.
Okay.
So
and 2 of them are out because we've already done. We did, what was it? Villainous and whatever.
Mount Celestial.
Yeah, that's what it was. So I guess.
Okay.
So what do we roll then?
It's the D14. I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a D14 lying around? You're the one who's got all the weird dice.
I have. I do not have a D14, unfortunately, but I do have a roll a D14 Google search that I can do.
Oh, okay. Well, what'd you get?
So
should we each roll a D14? Because I Googled it.
Yeah, I'll roll
too.
one.
Okay.
Did that work?
You go.
Did it roll it? Well, I can't tell if it was a D14.
Is the number less than 14?
Yeah,
but I think you can safely assume that nobody's going to audit you.
All right, it was 6.
It was 6. Kyle, this is perfect because I rolled 7.
6, 7. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pandemonium versus The Abyss.
Okay. Pandemonium, is that what you said the one was? And the other one is The Abyss.
Pandemonium.
You know what else is appropriate about the fact that we rolled a 6 and a 7, Kyle's? We've got 13 minutes to discuss this starting now. 6 plus 7. 13.
What?
Isn't that crazy? Insane. The numbers, we got some real number 23 shit going on in this record, you know?
Yeah, we do.
What does it all mean? The numerology of it all. That's what I need to know. Kyle, what is Pandemonium?
The windswept depths.
Ooh, that sounds
of Pandemonium
sick as hell.
Was the outer plane associated with chaotic neutral and chaotic evil alignments in the Great Wheel cosmology, and I think this is the place that is a bunch of caves, and it makes you go crazy because it's just wind blowing at you the whole time. Like imagine just like wind like blowing in your ear all the time.
Awesome. I mean, it sounds awful, but like it sounds like a sick ass place to have an adventure in or something, you know? It feels like I'm picturing like an even worse version of the Shattered Plains or something that I'm living in.
This place is horrible. I remember reading about this before, like looking at different places we could do stories.
Oh, dude,
and I'm
this is sick.
This place is awful.
Hold on, I'm reading the thing. It says Pandemonium was made up entirely of rock pierced by innumerable tunnels and caverns, large and small. All open space was filled with howling winds that carried the sound of every word, shout, or scream uttered in the place. So it's not just wind; it's every word that's ever been spoken, every scream all at once. That's sick. Without adequate protection.
If you yell 6-7, that's the only thing you're going to hear forever. 6-7.
Well, now it's heaven. I didn't realize Pandemonium was heaven, folks. Man, there's no natural light. What the fuck? Conversations can only be accomplished by shouting at close range, but you're really just adding to the noise when you do that.
Yeah, you are.
It's awful. Oh my gosh. This is sick. I shouldn't talk over you, but I'm going to read it before you. Gravity and Pandemonium always pulled away from the center of any cavern, so a traveler could walk on the floors, walls, or ceilings. This place rocks. We have to do something in here.
There's there's like little layers and like maybe cities. Madhouse is a city.
That sounds
potentially
awesome.
Madhouse. So I clicked it. That I could click it and go to it, and there's nothing there. So you don't click on
Madhouse. Not on my list of places to visit then.
But we could went on our tour of Pandemonium. We can go to Agathion, Phlegethon, and Cocytus. I don't want to go to Cocytus.
No, I don't either. That's the second layer.
How about the Citadel of Slaughter?
Ooh, where's that located at?
In the middle of this map, and where I can click on it and it doesn't take me anywhere.
Good. Yeah, I do see that. So it looks like it's sort of in between Agathion, Phlegethon, and Cocytus is the Citadel of Slaughter. That's fucked up. The Cocytus, it says, is called the layer of lamentation because of the wind whistling through the tunnels. Phlegethon was the layer of dark and damp. The walls are matte black and they absorb all light with no reflection. This place is so metal, dude. How have I never heard of it? Agathion is the deepest known layer of Pandemonium, was made of solid rock with no tunnels and only giant spherical bubbles of air or vacuum. Those bubbles with a barrier to Phlegethon were filled with huge windstorms capable of flinging every large humanoid around. Pockets without a connection to the next level were often the final resting place of things that should not be awakened. Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
This is insane.
I love this. So it says for afterlife that only the spirits of the most merciless bugbears traveled to Pandemonium after death. This place couldn't get more metal. Yeah. Just that's the only thing it says about the afterlife is that the most hardcore bugbears come here for the afterlife.
So that's where in the one bugbear that's played on our podcast, in the Western story, Swain's character.
How are we for Crumb?
Crumb is when he dies, he goes to Pandemonium.
I guess if he's one of the most merciless of bugbears, freaking sick.
He's coolest.
I'm just looking at realms here. Talos the Destroyer had a realm here. All right, pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Talos. Yeah, he's like.
Thanks. So far, if we're doing this as like a head-to-head of which place is cooler, I'm giving it to Pandemonium over The Abyss. I don't know much about The Abyss.
That's a pretty strong take to take because The Abyss is the layer of demons. We're talking all the demons they got their own little space in The Abyss. The Abyss is the a place of infinite wonders. If there's anything you don't like, you'll find it here.
Oh, good.
This is the place, just endless demons and like Resist has his little layer here. I'm trying to find the layers and stuff, but I don't think it has real layers. It's just there's so much in here. I think Wolf is in here too. It says
the number of layers in the Abyss was unknown and perhaps unknowable, with at least 679 having been cataloged. But this article attempts to list them regardless of which cosmology model, blah, 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 blah. That's a lot of layers of the Abyss then.
But like Lolth's in there and she's like a giant spider queen lady. Okay. And so like, it's like you could go to a part of the Abyss that's all spiders, and
pass. Gonna pass on the all spiders area. I'm not a big Spidey guy. Unless it's Spider-Man, of course. Then I'm a huge Spidey guy.
But I think that's where maybe the River Styx starts, and then it goes into the Nine Hells. I think the River Styx goes through a couple things, but that's like how the demons get into the Nine Hells.
It says here that chaotic evil souls would travel directly to the Abyss and become Manes, the lowest form of subdemon, and where they're traded as slaves and cannon fodder and food for the demon lords. So that's nice that it's punitive to chaotic evil people. That's good, right?
Right, yeah. It is. Yeah, but the Abyss is the chaotic evil mirror to chaotic or lawful evil. Devils are lawful evil, and that's the Nine Hells. The Abyss is just horror everywhere, demons that just want chaos and death.
These are both pretty metal. It's a pretty metal head-to-head, showdown that we've got going on here. Man, I'm looking here. I'm seeing like Baphomet created an endless maze that changed form as it's passed between layers. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, Baphomet's down here. Yeah. The Demogorgon's in here. We got some real characters.
That's true. I guess this is where they're always referencing in Stranger Things. So it's like an iconic place for that alone, right? I think they're talking about the Abyss when they talk about... I think that's what they call where the Mind Flayer's alien planet is, maybe. They maybe call it the Abyss. Or do they call it Dimension X or some shit?
Yeah, when they say, the Abyss, it's the one above the Upside Down or whatever.
Gosh, great, perfect ending. Still waiting for that last episode, though, to come out. To the real one.
Yes.
Beshaba is here, Kyle. That's Groggy's mom's goddess. Is Beshaba?
That's right. The goddess of misfortune.
Yeah.
That's the that's the cleric of Arkandel. The home campaign of the school. He worships Beshaba and has his wheel of misfortune that you have to spin if you get in trouble with him. Fantastic. The Abyss has endless possibilities.
That's a good point.
Pandemonium is a place that sucks real bad, but it has some like limitations.
That's true, but like the things that it has that suck are like pretty metal and awesome sounding, and in the way that they're defined, which is maybe if I'm looking at like creating something for our podcast's purposes, if that's what the verses is, I'd almost think that Pandemonium, because it's more specific, is like something that's easier to come up with story ideas for, whereas it's like the Abyss is so open-ended that what do you even do with it? It's just like any bad thing you could set there.
I feel like if we're going into the Abyss, it's to attack one of these creatures that people have heard of, or something along those lines. Pandemonium, we can do anything in there. It's an open book.
It's Pandemonium.
It's Pandemonium. It's crazy. So I'm picking the Abyss just because I like D&D actual lore, and I really hate the idea of going to a place that's so windy that it's like blowing in my ear the whole time. I hate that feeling. It's the worst. It's worse than anything the Abyss could do.
I guess that's true. It's been pretty windy here the last couple weeks or whatever. We've had some real wind storms, and it is annoying when you're walking outside and just that constant.
It's like my parents, they go to Aruba a lot, and I like Aruba, but the problem with Aruba is it's so windy there that I would rather go to like any other like island in the Caribbean, because it's not as windy as the Aruba, which is like directly in the trade winds. But it's still really nice, and I don't actually complain when I go there.
I don't want to go to Aruba, guys. It's too windy. While we're talking, we still have 3 minutes, so I looked up Citadel of Slaughter, and it looks like it is home maybe to a deity named Erithnol, who is it looks like they're a god of slaughter, panic, ugliness, envy, hate. Pretty cool guy. Erithnol is a brutal deity who makes his home in what appears to be a tumbled ruin of some vast citadel. In fact, its tortuous passages channel cold winds on which can always be heard the sounds of terrible battle. Battle-mad petitioners of all races infest the passages, and they desire nothing other than to hunt and slay each other in cold blood. At the center of the pile is Erithnol himself, usually engaged in the slaughter of an endless stream of petitioners, as well as the occasional mortal captive. In battle, the deity's features change between human, gnoll, bugbear, ogre, and troll. If ever Erithnol's blood is spilled, it transforms into an allied creature of whatever form Erithnol currently wears. So,
okay, cool. If we ever do an adventure in Pandemonium, we're gonna put the loudest air blowing sound over the audio
whole time. This will make it so you can't hear it, like unless you really crank.
It's gonna be a challenge for the listeners. Like, can you make it through this episode and listen to it? And there'll be a quiz at the end. And if you can, then you win the game. But you have to listen to.
Yeah. whole time. I do like this last sentence for Citadel of Slaughter. It says, no one goes to the Citadel of Slaughter on purpose unless they serve Aerithmel and seek to join in the deity's eternal slaughter. And I think that's reasonable. I don't think there's... That makes sense.
And a reasonable assertion to make.
Yeah. I'm not going there on purpose. You're right. If I open up a map and I see one of the locations in Google Maps, like where are the interesting places around here? Citadel of Slaughter, probably past that one. I don't care how many 5-star reviews it has. I'm not going. All right.
Yeah, that's great. Starbucks, Citadel of Slaughter.
Well,
yeah, great.
Let's open up a bar and call it the Citadel of Slaughter, like a death metal bar. That'd be pretty sick. We've got 38 more seconds to discuss these two things, Kyle. I don't know. I'd love to have an adventure set in either one. I'm not going to lie to you. They're both pretty hardcore sounding.
The Abyss one has been on my mind before, because it'd be fun to like go and take on the Demogorgon, right? Or something like that. But it has to be a pretty high level campaign. Like players have to be like level, 18 or something.
I was thinking we could just have to be 11.
Good. Damn it.
And time's up on this question. There it is. And is that the last question of the episode?
I think so.
Yeah,
right?
Dang.
Because
the April Fool came and ruined my game, and then we answered this one. Yeah, this is wow. That one flew by, Kyle. But hey, that's the way of the dice roll sometimes, folks. If you're listening and you like what you heard, consider signing up for the Patreon. If you're already signed up for the Patreon, thank you for being signed up to the Patreon. We love you. Keep your eyes on the feed for Death of Magic. Probably coming very, very soon by the time this is out, if it's not already.
It's imminent.
It's incredibly imminent. It couldn't be more imminent than it is right now, folks. So, yeah, continue listening. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.